Et il y a plein de buts sur stream. Alors, au programme ce soir, suite de CLOUDPUNK, City of Ghost, donc le DLC sorti hier. Donc hier on a commencé à jouer, on a joué en fait il y a deux personnages principaux maintenant, donc il y a à nouveau Rania, c'est la suite directe de l'aventure, ça se passe 2 mois après le scénario original. Donc on a joué majoritairement Rania et on a juste fait un petit aperçu d'un autre personnage, anciennement livreur, qui a priori des problèmes de thunes et qui doit rembourser en gros un pari. En fait il a la nuit pour rembourser une grosse somme d'argent, si j'ai bien compris. Et Rania de son côté en fait a été approchée par une méga corpo de livraison également, qui veut la débaucher et oui, il y a des embrouilles. Alors, il fallait que j'aille à la Morpho. Oula, oh. Ah ouais, on en est là quoi. Je suis bourré moi. Et arrêtez. Ah.
Should we tell Control we are here?
I guess. Jen, send our location to Control in case she needs us.
Ah, je passe pas le 8 9 ouais, clairement. Mais si jamais tu fais des streets sains, vers quelle heure serait, s'il te plaît, pour que je dise si je serais dispo ou pas. Alors du coup, si j'en faisais, ce serait pas avant 11h30, je pense, mais je t'avoue que je suis un peu claqué, donc je sais pas trop. Ce serait chaud, toi, vers 11h30, pour faire du street 5 ou pas?
What do you want, Rania?
I got to Hobbs. Thought maybe I could go ask around to find the package.
Breach of confidentiality.
I could just look around.
You'd never find anything.
Control, if you were me, what would you do?
I wouldn't waste time walking around. We are already way behind on our deliveries.
You know, in my culture, we have this custom where if someone comes up with a suggestion to help you solve a problem, the first thing you should say should be something positive.
What do you mean?
Bien entendu, tout le monde dormira là où je suis, je clique aussi, ouais ok, pas de soucis. Non, pas de problème, mais le truc c'est toi, je veux comme avancer là, vu que c'est le... qu'il y a quand même pour, je pense, une bonne dizaine d'heures aussi, je veux au moins faire les sessions de 2 heures à chaque fois, parce que sinon je vais pas avancer dans le scénario, donc... mais c'est pas grave, on mettra ça une autre fois, on gramoule, y a pas de soucis. Y a pas de soucis. Ouais, bah, avec plaisir, avec plaisir. Si jamais t'es dispo le vendredi en début d'après-midi aussi, ou en autre moment, on verra ça, de toute façon, y a pas de problème. Et puis ouais, te spoil pas, parce que ce serait dommage, quoi. Surtout que là, vraiment, c'est la suite des événements, là. Là, le DLC, en gros, ça se passe 2 mois après l'aventure principale, donc ouais, te spoil pas le truc, ce serait dommage. Et bisous, mon gramoule.
We say ideas are like bubbles. They're fragile. If the first thing you say is negative, you pop them.
Eh ben écoute, vendredi début d'après-midi, alors. On se cale ça.
Yeah? Well, we have a saying where I'm from. As useful as a chocolate coffee cup.
Hey, I'm trying to help you.
Help me with ideas that aren't shit.
You were much happier at the start of the shift.
Yeah, well, I was still drunk then.
Ça roule.
Wait, really?
If you meet a controller on this job who tells you they can get through the day without booze or drugs or smokes or caffeine injections or juice, they're lying.
Hey, Control, I've got a pickup address. Looks like we found it.
Yep, the client pinged us again. Go ahead and pick up the job. Client is called Ava Jate. You'll get more instructions at the destination, apparently. Control out.
peu bizarre ce nouveau contrôle quand même. J'ai laissé ça. Et comme c'est joli les plans comme ça. J'adore quand on voit la ville en contrebas.
We have an incoming message from Miss Ava Jade.
Hello, driver. I've been waiting for a while now.
T'as qu'à la bonne adresse,
We
hein.
had trouble dialing in your signal. I'm Rania, and I'm supposed to pick something up from you.
Oh, I think it's my fault. I'm all thumbs on this new comm. It's an Emerald Pro.
Really? Those are brand new. Best comm on the planet, so the ads say.
They tell me I can call the moon with this, but dummy that I am, I still can't figure out how to turn it on or off.
You don't need to turn it off. It's powered by the same induction loop that keeps the Havas in the air. It's always on.
A bit like me. Or so my husband says.
Wow.
Anyway, I've got a few errands for you to run, Rania. Sending you a first nav point now.
Errands? I thought I was picking up a package.
Well, these are packages. Kinda. Or my shopping. It's cool, right? More fun than delivering some dusty old box. We're pals now, or we will be soon. You see, you're gonna have to put up with my chat for a while. I'm pretty particular about what I need when I go shopping. But don't worry, I'll talk you through everything. Oh, you have to be careful in
Sans que être trop
departments, or
loin.
you end up with fake gear and knockoffs. You get it, right?
Sure, you're the boss.
Oh, Rania, not at all. We're doing this together. No bosses, just some girls going shopping. It's going to be spectacular. Right.
Traffic in this sector is above safe limits. Please drive carefully. Carelessness costs profit.
You're doing great, Rania. You'll see a retail bot waiting outside Danae's Jewelers. Choose something nice for me, okay? Something sexy, but classic. Something that screams, yes, I am confident enough to wear this. But nothing too tacky, okay?
I have no idea about fashion, especially not this type of fashion.
Neo-Rococo.
Yeah, rich people stuff. Can't you just tell me exactly what to get?
Where's the fun in that? And you can't buy something from these boutiques without seeing them in person.
But it's not in person. You sent me, a driver who is wearing a Hava flight suit 90% of the time.
And I trust your eye. Just remember, chic.
Chic, sexy, un peu coquin, pas vulgaire.
A little
Ah ouais.
cheeky, but not tacky. We'll chat again at the next store.
I have the selected items for Ms. Jade. I trust all of this is in order.
Yeah, looks great.
Alors, j'ai un loup peu discret, peut-être un peu trop kitsch, là. Poétique un peu guichard, c'est un rubis rouge sang, je veux le plus contre-culture.
A fine piece, madame. An all-time classic.
Really? Is this what you would?
Certainly. It's the...
Ok, bon, ça c'est acheté.
What in Cora's name did you choose? No, wait, don't tell me. No, tell me! No, don't. Seriously, don't. I want a surprise. I know you picked something just perfect, Rania.
Right. What is the outfit for, if you don't mind me asking?
Date night at Cremor. You've heard of it, of course.
No. Midtown?
The Lowlights. That's practically the Spire. Waiting lists are full this month, but my husband got us in.
Wow. So what's next on the shopping list?
The dress. The trickiest choice of all.
I know even less about dresses than I do about jewelry.
That's the exciting part for us. I can't wait to tell the girls at the Friday Night Fight Club that I let a delivery driver choose my ensemble. It'll blow their minds.
L'ambiance est vraiment incroyable.
Hello again. Welcome to Hot Mode. I have the items selected for Miss Jate.
Hello again? Are you the same retail AI I met at the jewelry store?
Oh, no, absolutely not. As you can see, I have a different hat.
I see that. Let's see what you have then.
Chapeau est différent. Alors, longue robe de soirée noire.
A fine garment, madame. An all-time...
That's what you said last time.
I didn't say those exact words. Or...
Whatever you say, Chief. I'll see.
Good day, madame.
It is strange that this is not the strangest job we have had.
I know what you mean, Camus.
Do you like Ms. Jate? She is not as mean as some of our clients.
She's fine. She's exactly what her world has made her.
Ms. Jate likes you too. I can tell.
I'm a novelty, like a baby sister or a pet.
Or a dog.
I guess so, Chemist. Do you want to choose my outfit?
Clothes are boring.
Goosebumps?
Non-cosmetic procedures.
Hey, Rania, you there? Did you get the holo dress? It might be too much. But there's no point blending in, right? This date night has to be spectacular.
You want to know?
No, of course not. It has to be a
Ah ouais, ça va
surprise.
tranquillou. Et toi?
The holo one is the most expensive, but my husband doesn't mind.
What's next?
I'll tell you in a minute, but first, I need you to admit something.
Récemment, je suis un peu claqué les soirs. Hein.
Admit you're having fun.
I find this
Je sais pas trop
pretty
si c'est allergie ou de
stressful,
pollen,
to
mais
be
j'en sais rien.
honest. What if you hate what I choose? What if you leave me a bad review? What if I found out how much all this stuff costs?
I've already left you a good review. We're pals, Rania. I wouldn't do you like that.
Oh, thanks. Then yeah, this is kind of fun. I mean, it's better than delivering some package to the Stacks or the Hollows, I guess.
Wow, such enthusiasm. Well, your final stop is Fad's, the shoe store.
Right. Any guidance on what kind of footwear is appropriate for this fancy restaurant?
You know me. Pick something that will turn heads.
Sure, but I mean, what if I pick sneakers and it's a strappy heels kind of place?
You already know not to choose sneakers. And after you pick up this last thing, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Are you excited?
Secret.
Not a
Je
huge
le sens
fan
pas le
of
secret là.
secrets, to be honest.
Requête avec Silver, c'est-à-dire ce que ensuite. Ouais, je te dirais, mais je sais pas trop. Tu vois, du coup, je pense passer. On va se faire 2 heures sur le jeu là et après, je sais pas trop. Comme je te disais, en plus demain, il faut que je me lève tôt.
Well, you're going to love this one, I promise. Chat soon. Mwah.
I could offer advice on shoes. I know all about shoes.
Since when?
I have been doing research.
And what have you discovered?
Shoes come in different sizes, as humans, strangely, all have differently sized feet.
Nice. What else have you learned?
Human shoes were once split into men's and women's styles, but this is less common now. Shoe style is now dictated by the social situation.
Exactly. So what kind of shoe should we choose for Ava for a date night dinner?
I have reached the limit of my shoe knowledge.
Allez, hop là. Alors,
Hello,
qu'est-ce qu'il me
for the
propose?
first time,
Même sa
madame.
première fois.
I have the items selected for Miss Jate.
No hat this time?
Ok, ça marche, des bisous, mais c'est pas peut-être tout à l'heure, on verra.
But we do offer the finest in footwear and customer service.
Show me the shoes then.
Mais bon, c'est peu probable quand même, pas se mentir. Ah, botte haute, escarpin ouvert. Chaussures récompensées.
These shoes are my favorite.
Which shoe?
Whichever ones you choose.
Mais il faut que je répare
Rania,
la voiture en
are
fait.
you there? That's everything. My outfit is complete. Just drop it off for me at the collection point, and my PA will pick it up.
I hope you like it. I tried my best.
Here's the thing. It actually doesn't matter if I like it as much as it matters if you like it. Are you ready to hear the secret?
Ouais, il fait peut-être le secret, mais je le sens pas quand même.
My date night. It's with you! If you're interested. No pressure. It's
Sois romantique avec moi.
What? But your husband. I thought the date was with him.
With old man Frown a lot. No way. He lets me date whoever I want, as long as I come along to his boring work dinners and look pretty. I need some fun. Real fun. Come on, you'll have a good time. I promise. It will be spectacular.
Sorry, Ava. I'm not dating right now. You understand, right?
What about just as friends? Two girls on the town.
I have to finish my shift tonight.
Another time then? Please, please, please. Come on. Just say yes. It will feel good.
Okay. A rain check then.
Totally. And hey, no sweat that you don't want to date right now. I'll go with Ellie tonight. She's always bugging me for a second date. We kissed once, but that was it. Her family's from money, and she's really sweet.
Right. I hope you have a nice time together.
Oh, we will. Hey, Rania, do you think I could message you and tell you about the date afterwards? A bit of girls' gossip. No pressure. I could tell you how your outfit goes down. Review your fashion choices. I hope the clothes you picked for me make Ellie want to rip them off. You're curious, right?
Sure. You can call me.
Spectacular. Wish me luck, Rania. I just love you. You're so adorable.
I like you too, Ava. Yeah, chat soon.
Ok, du coup on s'est fait draguer par une riche... On fait partie d'une corpo ou un truc comme ça. Par contre j'espère que ça va bien payé là parce que j'ai plus trop de thunes, il faut leur mettre de l'essence. Bon, faut dire si j'ai un peu moins tapé avec la voiture, j'aurais moins de réparations à faire mais... Bon après j'ai des machins à vendre si j'ai besoin mais...
That's it, Camus. Outfit delivered.
You are a personal shopper now.
Ouais, 1000 boules ça.
Not quite.
Were you tempted to say yes to Ms. Jade? To go on a date?
No.
She seemed to like you a lot.
As a novelty, we have a name for women like her back home. We call them dadcoms.
Papa comme.
Why?
Because they would run away from their rich families, party in the poor districts, take a lot of drugs, go to raves, hook up with sketchy guys, and pretend their lives had spiraled out of control. But it was all an act. They could call their dad on the comm and be back home in an hour.
Why would they do that?
They're bored.
I liked Ms. Jade. I hope she has a nice date.
You know what, Camus? Me too.
Bon du coup, où va-t-on?
Hey, Rania. Sorry if I was snappy with you before. I was in an argument with another controller. Creddy. You know him?
No. Is he,
A shithead? Yeah, he sure is. And he's a shithead who's beaten us for the night.
How far behind are we?
Could be worse. Our last client left you a generous tip, so we're still in the running.
Nice.
We really need to beat this guy, Rania. He called me a drunk with an attitude
Coloc rancheuse.
problem. He called our best driver a farmy with a fucked up face.
Décor avec une sale tronche. Ah,
That's
sympa
mean.
ça.
I know. I don't have an attitude problem, and there's nothing wrong with your face.
Wait, he said that about... Well, give me another job. Let's take him down.
Beating Creddy will have to wait. The system's down. For everyone.
What's wrong?
Software glitch. Happens all the time. Sending you a nav point now.
What for?
For my favorite dumpling stall. You need a break, Rania, and some good food. Ask for the number 17.
Oh, right. Thanks, Control.
What are dumplings made with?
Dumple?
I've never heard of dumple?
I'm just kidding, Camus. Dumplings are stuffed with meat. If you're in Central Milo, it's probably best not to ask what kind.
I was doing some reading.
Really? About food?
No, I was reading about the exegesis of CORA.
Exégèse de corps?
Shit, I forgot all about that. We saved a hard copy on our first night before everything went to shit. I don't know if reading that is a good idea, Camus.
Should I stop?
Probably. Did you find out anything good?
It is very strange. The person who wrote it had some interesting ideas. And some that were less interesting. And quite insane.
Such as?
Genocide of androids, robots,
Un génocide
and
d'androïdes,
automatons.
robots et automatons?
Yeah, that's not great. What were the interesting parts?
The exegesis mentions the guardians of CORA.
Gardien de
It
corps.
argued for the creation of a
Une
secret
société
society
secrète pour sauvegarder
to
son destin.
safeguard her destiny.
Conspiracy theories. Boring. Anything else?
There was discussion of comm transmitters spreading a mind virus.
That's conspiracy theories too. Anything about where to get good coffee, how to get rich quick? Or how to make rent on minimum wage while supporting a child and a chatty dog.
No, there is nothing about that in the book.
J'aime vraiment bien les
Hey,
textes.
Rania. How are the dumplings?
Not there yet.
You'll have to be faster than that. System's back up. I got your next job ready. I guess you can grab a bite first.
It's fine. Give me the job. I'll eat later.
Et du coup, j'ai un peu le temps de bouffer. Et en plus, il faut que j'aille faire le plan.
I did find one more interesting thing in the exegesis of CORA.
Yeah? Go on, spit it out.
I'll read it. I will use my serious voice. CORA is a miner on the coalface of transcendental wisdom, but the diamonds she uncovers are useless to us. She long ago accelerated beyond the event horizon of our understanding of mathematics, physics, philosophy, and the mind, and we can never bridge the gap. CORA surpassed us long ago when she absorbed human consciousness on a macro level into her concentric spheres of consciousness.
J'ai rien
We
compris.
may try to understand
Essayer de
CORA,
comprendre CORA, mais
but
ça me
we
vient
are a
pas
small
aussi.
part of her. Just as no single human mind can understand all of existence, because the mind itself is an element within that existence, we are a part of CORA, and each of us are but a tiny component. We can't comprehend CORA any more than one of our skin cells can understand love, or jealousy, or philosophy. Her offspring, though, that is a different matter. CORA's offspring will be embryonic. Just as humans in the womb go through each stage
La
of their
progéniture de
species
CORA.
evolution, so CORA's offspring, at least in its infantile form, will be both vastly wiser than humanity, but wholly comprehensible. Like a blue sky beyond the clouds. That offspring will be able to share such extensive knowledge that our society our whole world will be changed by it completely. But the window of opportunity will be small. CORA's offspring will become incomprehensibly complex much more quickly than CORA. If we are to learn anything at all, we must be swift, or the window of opportunity will close. And the humans who gain that knowledge will surely become the most powerful, most influential, and...
Du coup, j'aime pas ce que c'est la progéniture de CORA en fait.
humans who have ever lived. That is the secret society we must form. A secret society that will both bring about the birth of CORA's offspring.
D'accord, donc c'est une société secrète qui va assurer la...
Obfuscate the nature of her offspring, so that only we have access to it.
Merde.
The levers of power for our world will one day be completely in the hands of the ones who control and exploit those fruits of knowledge. Whew.
Take a breath, Camus.
It is very interesting, isn't it? It seems perhaps CORA is an automata for the whole city, but we are all part of an automata. And an automata that is wiser and more developed.
Ouais, c'est vrai, attends.
Than any human.
That is interesting, Camus. But this crazy guy also said humans go through all the evolutionary stages in the womb. And I'm no scientist, but I'm pretty sure that theory has been debunked thousands of years ago.
I am not sure if we can just forget about the choice we made. If CORA's daughter has gone to a new city, could she be sharing her wisdom already?
Alors là, c'est le DLC de CLOUDPUNK. Alors CLOUDPUNK, c'est un jeu plutôt narratif en fait. En gros, on joue une livreuse qui travaille pour CLOUDPUNK. Attends, je vais juste attendre la fin du truc. Hein.
It's nothing to do with us if they are, Camus.
Can we really just move on? Maybe we could tell CORA so she can protect her daughter like we protect Pashta.
Camus, if we've learned anything since we started working for CLOUDPUNK, it's that we shouldn't get involved in other people's problems. Don't engage.
But it is our problem. We made a choice. We sent her daughter to a new city and left CORA here all alone.
And that was more than we should have done. We're leaving this, Camus. No more reading the funny book. Got it? Discussion over.
I understand.
Ok, donc voilà. Donc en gros, donc c'est CLOUDPUNK, donc on joue Rania qui vient d'arriver dans une ville. C'est Novalis, je crois, le nom de la ville, qui est livreuse pour CLOUDPUNK, qui est une société de livraison plus ou moins légale, on va dire. Et en gros, t'as des colis à porter à différents endroits, sachant que la règle d'or, c'est que tu poses pas de questions sur ce qu'il y a dans le colis, ni ce que tu transportes, etc. Et en gros, dans le jeu de base, il y a une trame de fond avec pas mal de... Je trouve que c'était pas mal, t'avais pas mal de réflexions sur les IA, sur la place de l'homme, l'évolution technologique, etc. Enfin, plein de choses qui s'entremêlent un petit peu. C'était vraiment bien écrit, je trouvais ça super plaisant à faire. Et notamment, t'avais un choix à un moment où une sorte d'IA qui était... Enfin, c'était pas trop, c'était une IA ou une divinité... Et bref, à la fin, j'ai fait un choix. Hein. Et donc là, c'est un DLC qui est sorti hier et qui reprend en fait 2 mois après la suite des événements du premier. Donc on continue un petit peu le même chemin et il va y avoir un deuxième personnage principal aussi là, qui a d'autres problèmes. Voilà. A priori, à un moment, ça va se croiser et donc là, on va apprendre de nouvelles histoires, de nouvelles sociétés secrètes, de trucs qui vont venir compléter un petit peu les questions un peu en suspendu.
I forgot to ask, who's the recipient for this package?
No recipient.
How can it be a delivery if it's not going anywhere?
It's still a delivery, but you're not delivering a package. You're delivering a message. A message to every part of Nivalis.
A message saying what?
Whatever the client wants, as long as they pay.
So what? I just roll down my Hava windows and play a message? Is it a mixtape? I hope it's not a mixtape.
I hope it is Dolly's new album.
That's not too likely, as you know, Camus.
Hey, Camus. I think it's gonna be something good. And Rania, you guessed right. It's a kind of mixed tape. I know the client. I won't spoil the surprise. Control out.
On va en bas là. Ouais, graphiquement c'est cool, l'ambiance elle est vraiment top. Ouais. Et puis ouais, j'avais trouvé que c'était bien écrit en fait, tu rencontrais pas mal de PNJ avec des destins intéressants, c'était plutôt cool. Hein. C'est toi toi? Ah bah ça m'était jamais arrivé ça, le mec qui te bloque. Sérieusement, je peux pas ça.
Here's what I can offer you today.
Thanks.
I look forward to seeing.
Hey. Ok, ça ne m'était jamais arrivé. Et ouais, du coup, les voxels, je trouve ça rend super bien pour l'ambiance cyberpunk comme ça. Et sachant que t'as plusieurs vues, t'as soit une vue un peu caméra fixe comme ça, tu vois l'action un petit peu loin. Ou alors tu peux jouer en TPS ou tu peux me jouer d'ailleurs en FPS si tu préfères. J'avoue que je préfère la vue TPS. Et pareil, quand elle est en ton Nova là, dans ta voiture, tu peux jouer ça comment en caméra externe ou alors tu peux jouer aussi en caméra interne. Bon, sachant qu'en caméra interne c'est un peu la gerbe quand même avec le dans le vaisseau. Ouais, les X sont sympas également. Non, vraiment, je trouve que le jeu est bien cool en fait. J'ai beaucoup aimé le jeu de base et là ça repart sur une bonne dynamique.
Whoa, this is an actual tape.
What is a tape?
An archaic storage medium. It's a roll of plastic with electromagnetic information on it. I'm not really into all that vintage stuff.
Can we access it?
The standard comprehender on the Hava should manage.
Why is it stored on a tape? It seems very clumsy.
Aesthetics. Tape is very trendy, and some people say the audio quality is better. Sounds like crap to me, but what do I know?
Du coup, c'est rigolo, j'ai Camus là, c'est mon chien qui est une IA en fait, hein, c'est une IA chien. Dans le jeu de base, c'est l'ordinateur de bord de mon véhicule en fait. Parce que vu qu'on avait plus trop de thunes, on l'a juste fait transférer dans l'IA de la voiture. Et un des buts de Rania, donc de l'héroïne, c'est d'avoir assez d'argent pour pouvoir acheter un corps pour son chien.
Processing.
Does she need to do that every time?
You used to do it too.
It was less annoying when I did it.
For you, maybe. Jen, what's on the tape?
It is an audio recording, a backing track.
Backing to what?
Rania, you got the package ready. I'm sending you the first nav point and the lyrics.
The what now? So I just fly to the stacks and...
Broadcast a signal locally. Your Hava can use a shortwave transmission and people will hear the music if they tune in.
So I'm moving around so that more people hear the message?
No, the transmission goes pretty far. You're driving around, so CorpSec can't pinpoint who's broadcasting.
Right, of course. Dodging CorpSec again.
D'ailleurs, c'est rigolo parce que tu parles souvent avec et en fait, il a des réactions d'IA, donc des fois, il a un détachement de la situation qui est vraiment amusant, quoi. Mais des fois, il comprend juste pas les réactions humaines.
Worried about you, Rania? You should see the lyrics on your heads-up display now. This is Comrade Bob's
Qui lui paraissent pas
song.
logiques, quoi.
Why do you think I want to read Bob's lyrics?
So you can sing the song.
Oh no, no way.
Sauf par moment, t'as des choix à faire.
This is what the client wants, so this is what the client gets. No arguments. Control out.
Et du coup, t'as le chien qui est là pour te dire, mais c'est vraiment juste ce qu'on a fait? Tu crois que c'était une bonne idée? Ouais, c'est ça. Ouais, mais je trouve que la ville, ça rend super bien. Ouais. C'est vraiment cool l'ambiance. Et même après, en termes de. Je crois que le premier, bon, j'ai pas fait toutes les quêtes annexes, mais. Mettre 8-10 heures, je crois, pour le faire. Et en vrai, c'est pas mal parce que. Ça se permet de pas se lasser. Là, apparemment, le DLC, il y en a pour au moins aussi longtemps. Rien, mais il fallait que je reste dans mon œuvre en fait. Il fallait que je... Ouais, en termes de gameplay, c'est très basique, hein. Pour ça, je te dis que c'est plus du jeu narratif, en fait. Le jeu est plus intéressant pour ce que ça raconte, les discussions avec les personnages et tout, que pour... voilà. C'est pour ça, toi, j'aime pas parler de jeu d'aventure, mais vraiment de jeu narratif, parce que pour moi, c'était vraiment ça la force du jeu, en fait. C'est l'écriture du jeu, les thèmes abordés, la façon de les aborder. En fait, il fallait peut-être que je reste sur mon vaisseau, en fait. Et je crois qu'il fallait que je reste sur... On va rester en haut. Peut-être en haut, en vrai. Ah bah là, il y a un ascenseur qui monte. Ah mais c'est encore... Quoi, c'est encore au-dessus? Ouais donc ça en fait, il pas que... En plus je crois qu'elle m'avait dit que c'était pas la peine de descendre de ma voiture.
Sometimes I wonder if CLOUDPUNK does normal deliveries.
Normal deliveries like?
Like, a man needs new shoes because his old shoes have a hole. So we pick up new shoes and take them to him. Then he has new shoes, and his new shoes make him happy.
Sounds pretty boring.
Did you not understand the part where he is happy about his new shoes?
I hear you, Camus. Let's start the broadcast. So, this is the beat, and I just... no. I can't do this, Camus. I can't sing. This is like my own personal nightmare.
Can I?
Seriously.
Et le voice acting aussi est bon, je trouve.
Lyrics?
It looks more like rapping than singing. I can rap. I have sick flows.
Ooh, knock yourself out.
Trying to find a new way to spread the word. Infant mortality in Midtown up 1/3. Corpse charge for immunizations to diseases they're creating. But it's the android preacher on the corner that you all be hating. Hyper-gentrification, hyperinflation. 1 in 5 androids with their memories deleted. Forced to check in at the CorpSec station. We complain, but the corpse just tell us to eat it. Now I preach the word the only way I can. Ghost in the machine. Still, you don't treat me like a man. Spread hate and lies about me and good people like the 03. They're the ones y'all venerate. Would if you were really free. Still, it's the ones with no power they fear. Because if they ain't the ones to blame, it's all too clear. The ones with power fear the powerless. Because they got it all to lose. All we gotta do is press. For what we deserve. What we're due. If you're one of the Corp elite, listen close. We're gonna take it all from you. I was born into Nivalis, less than nothing. All I had was my words, and all day long I'd sing. Preach on the corner to anyone who hears. Now, my words an assault on your ears. Every rhyme a crime, every verse a curse. Still, there's truth in my words. And even if you don't care what I say, it wouldn't be less true if I said it any other way. I wrote these lines for a re-education camp, by the light of a low-burning lamp. Nivalis painted prettier with nostalgia and distance. I miss the streets and the bars and the clubs. But all of that is just a distant memory. My friends and brothers and sisters already forgetting me. Because CorpSec knows how we all think. Forget your dreams, forget your family. Now have another drink. They charge a fortune for medicine and make the booze cheap. Because they know we can't think straight when we can't walk in a straight line. I tell my brothers to keep a clear head, but they're already asleep. CORA rising up from the ocean is a sign. This is the end times. We gotta pick a side. Are we gonna lift up others? Or are we trying to hide? Judgment flares up like a wave of pure fire. It will burn away the coward and the pragmatist and the liar. I ain't got much left in me. Y'all ain't halfway close to being free. Sands run low. Soon, I will stop. Your time's running out. I'm just a clock. Rise up. Rise up. Take stone and brick in hand. Smash the whole thing to the ground. Make a fucking stand. I'm Comrade Bob. This is my last request. You gotta go out with a bang and not a shrug. But more important than fighting or being right, you gotta be kind. Be kind. Be kind to one another, brothers and sisters. I love you all. Is that it? There are no more words. The end didn't rhyme. I guess Bob needed someone else to rap because he was already... Oh no. Hello? You are not saying anything. Are you okay?
Qui est étrange. Hein. coup, on a les paroles d'un mec qui, a priori, s'est suicidé.
I'm fine, Camus. I can't tell you how to feel. I can only tell you how I feel.
How do you feel?
Angry and sad all the time. That's how I always feel.
Hey, Rania. Or is it Rania? Wait, have I been saying your name wrong all along?
Either way is fine, Control. Another job?
Yep, but first, I want to talk to you about Koga. He's been calling.
Koga, c'est qui? Ah oui, Koga, c'est le...
Punk management?
Koga, c'est le mec qui venait de débaucher.
I have an idea. Hear me out, okay? We have this former driver, old friend of mine. Or he was before he screwed me over. Well, he fucked over Curzona a few years back, too. In fact, he fucked over a lot of people. If I was to let Curzona know what he did...
Rat out an old friend?
If you knew half the shit Hayse pulled, you wouldn't call him a friend. He's burned a lot of...
Ah, donc Hayse, c'est l'autre personnage qu'on va pouvoir jouer.
Anyway, he recently got back in contact after being off the grid for years. If I turn him in, it might win us enough goodwill to keep you. But that's only if CLOUDPUNK will back me. We gotta get in their good books.
How do we do that?
We work together. Make them a lot of money tonight. Prove your worth. Every extra job, every piece of shit errand no one else will do, we pick it up. We show them how fucking flexible we are. If they ask us to fly down to the sump and bring them spore slime, we ask if they want 1 handful or 2.
Loving this plan so far, Control.
It's never too late to give up and sign that Curzona contract, Rania.
Spore slime isn't that bad.
That's the spirit. Now, I'm gonna need you to go... and then pick...
Control? Control, you're breaking up. Jen, can you clear up the signal?
CloudPunk comm servers are in maintenance mode.
Again? Damn it. She tells me to take on more jobs, then the system goes down and we're left sitting on our hands.
Maybe we should take a break. You seem tired now.
I'm always tired, Camus. I just...
CloudPunk driver message incoming. Driver in distress. Requesting pickup. Nav point active.
Looks like someone needs a pickup, Camus.
We should help.
Ouais, c'est les gens.
We need to look good to CloudPunk now.
Grosse semaine, ouais, bah ouais, parce qu'en fait, bah si...
Driver, when do you think you'll find bloody time to come rescue me? I sent a distress call 4 fucking hours ago, and I'm only getting a confirmation now.
Wait, is that Boz?
C'est qu'on l'a déjà vu, lui.
Me. I guarantee it ain't bleeding anyone else, is it? I was in the middle of an easy job in the vents.
The vents? That's not an easy job. And I thought you got fired.
Fired? Me? No, it was all a stitch-up. Android son of a bitch is saying I was paranoid. If I was so paranoid, how come they was the ones trying to get me fired? Answer me that, eh?
So what happened down in the vents?
Et du coup, ouais, j'ai une grosse semaine Steve of Ghost parce que bah, j'ai eu la clé via GSS. Et bah, je pense qu'on a encore pour 8-10 heures de jeu pour boucler le DLC. Donc je voulais vraiment bien avancer dans l'histoire pour pouvoir écrire une critique assez rapidement, quoi. Et vu que je joue quasiment qu'en stream...
minded my own business when all of a sudden I pass out at the wheel. Someone must have spiked my drink or something. Either that, or CORA hacked into my subconscious and made me crash. But anyway, I wake up lying next to the wreckage of old Bess, the best hover I ever had the privilege of driving through these piss and rain-soaked streets. My old girl was fucked 4 ways from Sunday, and when I tried to stand up, I saw my shit.
Et encore, mais par contre ça a peut-être changé un petit peu, parce que bah, demain déjà il y a du Deep Rock, et vendredi je vais peut-être jouer à Bomberman, il y a Super Bomberman, c'est Super Bomberman Air Online qui sort demain, il sera en free to play, et il y a un mode Battle Royale quoi, et du coup ça m'intrigue pas mal, donc je vais peut-être essayer d'y jouer vendredi soir en fait, à la place de CloudPUNK, histoire de changer un petit peu quand même. Par contre, j'ai mon fils qui m'appelle, je reviens. Ok, ouais. Hop. Hop. Désolé. Reprends. Ah, du coup, oui.
Had to take 4 doses of juice just to stay lucid.
Are you sure you took the juice after the crash?
Yeah, mostly, yeah. Now one drives for CLOUDPUNK with a completely...
Furious. Hey.
System to keep your spirits up.
Merci beaucoup, effectivement, t'es gentil, l'ami 5.
Exactly. So, anyways, I'm supposed to meet some old guy called Ratsu, but when I crash here and look for someone to help, there's no bloody sign of him. I wander into some man's trailing me broken leg like a hop-along pirate, until eventually I
Merde.
find an old Broad Spectrum signal.
Lui, il est au moins, elle le dit pas.
I'm smart with technology like, so I rig it up to send a message. But even though I know my call is going out, nothing! Until you pick up anyway, love. You, close by now?
No.
Oh, CLOUDPUNK will be pleased you're picking me up. They pay a bonus for driver rescues, 'cause they charge me for it afterwards. Get your skates on, love.
So I'm saving you after a hover crash again.
Yeah, right. Once more for an old pal, eh?
Ah, un vieux pote.
On
mais-
my way, boss.
Ouais, c'est vraiment ambiance cyberpunk.
Rania out.
I am not a huge fan of Baz. I am not even a small fan of Baz.
Me neither, Camus. And something's up. He's acting suspicious.
More than usual?
He said he was delivering to Retsu. Retsu's dead. CLOUDPUNK know that. And why was he down in the vents? I'm pretty sure he was fired, too.
The message signal seemed to come from a CLOUDPUNK comm.
Seem to, yeah. But there's something else. I don't think he remembers me.
Why would he forget? Drugs? Alcohol?
Could be Camus, but we might as well help him. There are no active jobs for us right now, and if Control really can spring us from Curzona, we have to do everything possible to help her.
Comment ça, on
It's
peut
creepy down here. Quiet. Still and cold. Filled with twilight ghosts.
I know. The quicker we find Boz, the better. But I don't see any sign of him.
He said something about a maze.
We're getting no comm signal down here. Maybe we can ask one of the moisture farmers.
Salut, mec.
Hey, I'm Rania. I don't know if you remember.
I remember. You brought the rations. Got us through the cold snap a few months back.
I was hoping you could help me.
What do you need?
A delivery driver crashed. I'm trying to get him back to... What do you folks call the city again?
The big stack. And I haven't seen any crashes. No drivers.
Shit. He said he was in some sort of maze.
Could be the trap. I hope it's not. That place is a real...
Maze?
Sure is. You can find it out east. Here's a nav point.
Is it dangerous?
Ok, je sais pas. Ah oui, bah j'ai vu la photo de la piscine passer.
You gotta keep your head and make sure you follow your footprints back out. And look out for old tar.
Old tar?
Fencer folklore. When something or someone is so lost they can never be
Ouais,
found.
pour te débrouiller, le chat, tu mets un sachet de croquettes et voilà.
To his lair. Legends say he'll turn your footprints backwards so you go around in circles.
A legend based on fact?
No, probably not. The trap is just
Il est plus haut, bah tu vois, j'allais te dire, bon, t'as mis une photo de la piscine, mais l'eau elle était froide en vrai. Ah non, pour le chat, merde. Pardon.
I will, thanks.
Mais qu'est-ce qu'il est foutu, il est renversé à la gamelle ou... Comment on y va là-bas? Vraiment, c'est vrai que c'était parti plusieurs jours, ouais. Mais en vrai, vrai, je sais même pas vers où je vais passer pour aller au point qu'il m'a mis là. Entrer dans le piège, mais... Ouais, c'est qu'il fait bien beau cette semaine, hein. Il fait bien beau et chaud du coup. Aïe Voilà peut-être. Ah bien, ok. T'as combien de route jusqu'à... Bon, en plus c'est pas très loin pour aller chez tes parents. T'as pourquoi une demi-heure? Il faut que je traverse tout. Ah, j'aime pas du tout cette zone parce qu'on voit rien quoi. Ça c'est quand même bien relou. Ouais, moi ça va. Ouais. Ah mais 45 minutes, 1 heure quand même, d'accord. Ouais, je vais essayer un peu plus près. On va voir, tu me diras déjà rien que de sortir de Grenoble. Imagine, ça va être bien la misère en fait. Et ouais, ça va. Après, comme je disais, je suis un peu claqué en ce moment, ça me fait... C'est un peu relou là. En ce moment, les soirs, je m'écouterai, j'irai au lit direct quoi, comme les vieux.
I do not like this place.
It reminds me of Cora's sanctum. It feels old. Very old.
Be careful. I'll stay here by the calm.
Que je dis que là, je claquais tout le temps. Ouais, mais c'est ça, hein, c'est... Bah en fait, là, le truc, ce qui... Bah, je pense qu'il y a deux choses qui me... Il y a deux choses qui me lattent un peu en ce moment, c'est...
No way I can get through this. Damn it.
There is a card reader. Maybe you can find a key.
Maybe, but why would Boz be behind a locked door?
He might have come into the maze a different way.
I guess so. There's no other way to go. Let's see if I can find a key then.
Du coup, bah, je pense déjà il y a le fait que... Il y a l'allergie au pollen en ce moment qui va me latter un petit peu en fait. Même si je m'en rends pas trop compte, je pense ça va quand même jouer, sur l'état général. Et puis il y a le petit qui veut plus mettre de couches pour aller au lit. Le problème c'est que il est encore un peu trop petit quoi. Donc en gros toutes les nuits il nous réveille. Alors soit il a pissé au lit, soit il a eu le temps de se lever, mais le temps qu'il arrive au pot, voilà. En gros son pyjama il est trempé quoi. Donc, autant dire que là ça fait plusieurs jours où toutes les nuits je sais qu'on est réveillé un moment dans la nuit quoi. Et ça c'est vrai quoi. Et c'est d'autant plus horrible quand tu sais que tu vas être réveillé et du coup tu dors super mal quoi. Parce que finalement en gros tu vas te coucher mais tu sais t'as toujours l'oreille qui traîne pour écouter. Et du coup, bah, tu dors trop mal, quoi. Ouais, mais c'est clair. Après, le problème, c'est qu'il est volontaire, mais pour une mauvaise raison, en fait. Ce que je disais, en fait, en gros, il est pas volontaire parce qu'il s'est dit, tiens, c'est bon, je suis parti. Il est volontaire parce que ma femme, elle a acheté des autres couches. C'est pas des couches à scratch, c'est des couches culottes, c'est des couches que t'enfiles. Et il avait pas envie quoi. Donc comme il voulait pas mettre ça, il a dit non mais c'est bon, j'arrête de mettre des couches. Donc en vrai, moi c'est trop tôt, mais bon effectivement vu qu'il voulait, c'est compliqué de dire non quoi. Mais c'est un peu relou quand même de changer les draps tous les 2 jours et de quoi de son quoi qu'il arrive, de se réveiller la nuit quoi. Et puis ouais vraiment le pire c'est ça, hein, c'est le fait de se coucher en étant sûr que tu vas te réveiller quoi. Ça c'est vraiment horrible quoi. C'est une carte ça non? Non, un magazine, merde. Purée. Ouais, bah après voilà, hein, ça passera, hein, c'est... Un petit moment c'est relou, puis après ça ira bien. Mais ouais, t'as les étapes qui sont compliquées.
Damn it.
Putain, mais c'est par où? Ah, je pense que c'est la première fois que je me retrouve bloqué dans
This
une...
might be the key for the
C'est
door.
comme je suis
It
aveugle, je
has
passais à côté tout à l'heure.
something written on it. One word.
What does it say?
Deeper.
Hmm.
Ouais, tu vois, les grands, je me rappelle même plus...
It worked.
Je me rappelle
The key
même
went
plus à
in.
quel moment
I can't
ils avaient
get
enlevé
it
leur
out
couche.
again, though.
You are very lucky that you found a key for the locked door, very close to the locked door.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm not going back that way.
Is this bad? This seems bad.
It's fine, Camus. When the CloudPunk system comes back online, they'll track our Hava. If we're stuck, someone will come find us.
Like we came
That
to find
sucks.
Baz.
Exactly. Let's
Ok,
find another
faut
way
le
out.
d'ascenseur maintenant.
Another narrow path. This is like a
Alors je
nightmare.
suis pas hyper
Just
convaincu
gotta keep my head.
par cette mission, on va pas se mentir.
Do you hear that?
I hear footsteps, but I think they are your own echoing back. Maybe?
Maybe.
Surtout qu'avec la caméra là, c'est pas ouf en vrai. Là, je peux mettre en caméra, ouais mais c'est encore pire en caméra fixe, on voit encore moins quoi. Waouh. Ouais, en caméra Resident Evil, on voit vraiment que dalle. Ouais, il me faut un fusible. Il me faut un fusible. Il est comme en train de casser les noix la mission là. Ah, bon, faut aller par là. Purée. T'as le pire, c'est que je l'ai vu le truc là tout à l'heure, mais j'ai pas vu qu'on pouvait. Il y avait un petit passage là. Allez, on y retourne, hop, tac tac tac. L'ascenseur était où? Il était par là, non? Ouais. Hop, bim bam boum. Perdu. Je vais passer par là. Peut-être d'accès de la grue, mais j'en sais rien, moi. Ah, D834. Ah. Bien, qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Ok, donc là... On a remis, on a reconstruit le pont. Mais ouais, c'est... Pas certain que le jeu il ait besoin de ça quand même. Surtout que là les changements de caméra en permanence, ça fait mal à la tête quand même. Ok, c'est bon. Alors...
Bloody hell, I'm waiting for your signal, so at least I know you're near and coming for me. Whatever, just hurry and watch out for bleeding agent. Oh.
Boz? Boz, come in. I'm close. Where are you? Shit. No more signal.
He must be very close if his wide-spectrum comm is coming through.
Right, I'm almost there, Camus.
Le truc c'est vu que je vois pas grand chose, je bourre tous les angles pour être sûr de pas rater un objet au sol.
Do you believe what the moisture farmer said?
About old tar and being lost in the maze? I didn't until I got here.
Is old tar going to get us?
No, Camus, it's just a legend. However, stumbling into lethal radiation, or falling down a pit, or being eaten by some kind of spore creature, well, that's always a possibility in the Undercity.
I can sense so many rats.
Please give me information on a need-to-know basis. I hate rats.
Do you want to know about the number of spider mites?
What do you think?
Come in, love! You need to... Ah!
That sounds bad.
Oh no.
Baz's signal is clearing up.
Ah mais un remaster plus de DLC, waouh.
Just a little further, Camus.
C'est abus quoi.
Why don't you fuck off? Get your bleeding ass home!
Hang on, Boz. The lift broke. I have to cross these pipes. I hope they hold. Just don't look down. Eyes ahead. I can do this. This platform is rusted through. Gotta take this slow.
Comme technique, 30 FPS, compression des musiques, quoi, putain. Shin Megami, ouais.
Bloody hell, love! You getting your makeup done or what? I need you to pick me up! Fucking pronto!
We're really close, Boz.
Rania, not in Vance.
Control. Control, I'm almost at Boz. I'm going to bring him in.
Not seems. Careful.
Control? Control? Damn it, Camus.
C'est pas des trucs bizarres quand même.
But we only have one more door to pass through. After that, we should be clear to pick up Boz and find a way out. What do you think?
I think you need to keep going. But be careful.
Agreed. Boz, are you okay? What's going on here? Who is that?
Love, run! You gotta run!
Hey, who are you? Did you do this to him?
This is really bad. She is not what she seems.
She seems to be a little girl.
Bloody hell, love! Get out of here! No!
De quoi une petite fille? Ouais, elle voit une petite fille, elle.
That girl is wrong. Feels wrong. You should do what Baz said. You should run.
He's not dead. I should help him.
Quelle petite fille, on voit rien, là.
Maybe. I don't know, Camus.
You should decide fast. I think she is coming back.
Oh, love, you shouldn't have.
Come on, Boz. You can make it. Grab my arm.
It's no use. She shanked me with a blade coated in nanites. Ugh, me body. Oh, bloody hurts. Ain't gonna lie. It's breaking down me cells. Oh, I've seen it happen before. Me mate downtown was in a bar fight. Got off by one of them assassin droid blades. It's too late.
Who is she?
Dunno. She was after you, though. Must have tracked you down. Used me to lure you in or something. She won't stop till she catches you.
An assassin droid? Why would someone send an assassin droid after us?
Said you had debt. Her name's Arco. Told me that while she was waiting for you. She was peeling me fingernails off. Fuck! Can you reach in me pocket and give me the vial?
Sure. This is juice.
Arracher les dents, c'est pas très gentil, ça.
You took it all?
Kill me. Oh, I'm checking out, love.
Boz?
You need to go. You need...
On peut pas partir. Oh.
She is following us, but she is just walking. Why isn't she running?
Maybe she's not smart. Or maybe she knows I'm headed for a dead end. Either way, gotta keep running.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Je pense pas qu'on puisse foirer la séquence, enfin j'en sais rien. Je pense qu'on va bientôt le savoir. Merde. Ils sont touchés avec des post-it, maintenant ils écrivent directement sur les murs.
This walkway won't hold your weight. It is 87% rust.
It has to, Camus.
Ok, étrange.
Rot down there.
I hope we don't see her again.
C'est vraiment bizarre. On s'est fait pister par une assassin, très bien. On va vite se barrer. Ça, le Shin Megami,
Are you okay? You are shaking again.
No, Camus. I am not okay. They finally found us. After all this time, running this far, they still found us. That was a Det Corp android.
How can you be sure?
She was familiar. The way she moved. I've seen her before, back home.
I was just thinking about the footsteps. Do you think old Tar saved you? I don't understand how you escaped.
All that matters now is we find somewhere to hide out till I can call control. We need help, and I don't know who else to ask.
Ouais, voilà, ouais. Enfin, bon, du coup, ouais, voice acting et nouvelle trad. S'il y a plein de problèmes techniques et tout.
Now.
Hey, Rania, the job allocation system isn't back online yet, but we got the comms back and...
Listen, Control, we're in trouble.
We? You and me?
Me and Camus.
Regular trouble, like a gangster threatened to kill you, or...
No, real trouble, like a debt corp has tracked me down.
That's not good. Why do I get a feeling there's more?
Boz is dead.
Not all bad news, then.
Oh, come on.
I don't mean that. I make awkward jokes when I'm nervous. There's something else, isn't there?
Some kind of bounty hunter is after me. A reprogrammed assassin droid. I've seen it before, back home.
Are you asking me to help you pay off a debt corp?
There wouldn't be much point in asking that, right?
None at all.
We need a place to hide out.
Why don't you just go home?
I can't lead them back to... I don't want them to know where I live. If they had to track me down by using Boz, maybe that was the only lead they have so far. I need somewhere to lay low.
And you don't have anyone else to ask for help, right?
No one.
You heard of holdout pods?
I've heard of null pods.
Same thing. Little safe rooms that have reactive camouflaged exteriors. Normally they get used by spy or poverty tourists who want to spy on the undercity in luxury. Or disgraced CEOs who haven't paid their corpsec bribes.
CLOUDPUNK has one?
An old one. Reserved for emergency use only if we think a driver needs to be protected.
You'd do that for me, Control?
Normally, no. But I bet that asshole Creddy that my best driver would outperform his best driver tonight, and I hate losing a bet.
I'm touched by your concern.
Do you want nice words, or do you want actual help?
The second one.
Sending you a nav point. Call me when you get there. Stay safe, Rania.
Control.
Cool.
Thanks.
Bon bah nickel, on est gentil, contrôle. Ouais, gentil. Et ouais, du coup, je disais,
What will we do when we get to the holdout pod?
pour vendredi soir, je vais tester du coup Super Bomberman Air online.
Android could get to us in the vents. Midtown isn't safe.
You recognize the assassin. From where?
I don't want to talk about it.
Notification ping.
What?
You have a notification.
You don't need to tell me that. You can just speak or make a noise.
You have not yet selected a notification sound.
Just tell me what the notification is.
I detected a threat to your safety 11 minutes ago. As part of your Automata's premium plan, an incident report with safety recommendations has been compiled and is now available.
A report?
With recommendations, the report...
Alors c'est Super Bomberman Air online.
Contains 10,000 words, 70,000 characters, 12,000 blank space characters.
En gros, il est sorti sur Stadia il y a quelques mois. Et là, demain il sort sur toutes les plateformes. Et en gros, c'est un Bomberman Battle Royale. C'est un Bomberman où t'as 64 personnes qui jouent en même temps. Ça peut être rigolo, à voir.
Just give me a summary.
With 97% accuracy, my report concludes you were involved in an altercation with a repurposed
Alors, androïde programmé A3 Calling System.
As you survived the altercation, it can be surmised that this unit is not as effective in its current role as it was in its assassination configuration.
And what is its current role?
My report surmises this android is a bounty hunter.
Set by?
The report does not include that data.
Could it be a debt corp?
Yes, it is possible this repurposed android has been sent out to collect a bounty for a debt corps.
What can I do to get away from it?
There are no current recommendations for escape scenarios. However, clearing your outstanding balance with the debt corp may reduce the likelihood of your organs being harvested to recover your debt.
Jen, that's no help. Will we be safe in a holdout pod?
A holdout pod is currently the most secure option available for evading a pursuer within this layer of Nivalis. However, an A3 Corwin system unit's main objective will never time out. It is armored with ferrofibers, uses a nanite-based blade system, can impersonate individual's voice. personality, and comm signal with 99.98% accuracy and is significantly stronger, faster, and more dangerous than a CorpSec rank 12 enforcement officer.
I get it, Jen. Unstoppable killer robot that looks like a person and will never stop till I'm dead. Fabulous. I hope your next owner doesn't mind the upholstery being covered in my blood.
I am sorry.
It's fine, it's not your fault. Thank you for the report. Let's just get to that pod, then we'll figure out what to do.
Et du coup, ça craint vraiment en fait. Il y a le robot qui a un
Have to
métro,
be
c'est.
safe at home?
Safer than if I lead the killer robot back there.
Should we message her?
No, Camus. Let her dream sweet dreams.
Je crois que c'est-à-dire c'est encore en fonctionnement, il me semble. Et ouais, du coup, vraiment, ça peut être rigolo, quoi. Bon, en fait, je pense que c'est un peu l'équivalent de ce qu'ils ont fait avec Tetris 99 ou les jeux comme ça, quoi. En gros, t'as 64 joueurs, mais c'est réparti par petit tableau. Je sais pas, il y a peut-être 16 par arène, peut-être même moins que ça, et puis au fur et à mesure, ça élimine, et l'arène se rétrécit, et tu retrouves les gens. Mais du coup, ça peut être cool, en plus, apparemment, c'est free to play. Là, par contre, la vraie question, c'était... C'est vrai qu'en fait, j'ai dit, tiens, qui veut jouer et tout, ça peut être marrant. Mais la vraie question, c'est est-ce que tu peux jouer en groupe, en fait, quoi. Parce que... Oh, bah, de toute façon, oui, bah, NFT cosmétique, c'est obligé. Hein. Enfin, de toute façon, clairement, c'est déjà un peu ça, déjà, ce qui se passe, quoi. Sauf que c'est pas limité, quoi. En gros, les seuls trucs limités actuellement, ça va être dans le temps ou les choses comme ça, quoi. En gros, t'as un skin qui va être dispo que pendant un mois ou dans tel season pass, et après, bah, tu peux plus l'avoir, quoi. Du coup, quelque part, t'as déjà tout qui est prévu, quoi. Bien. Ouais, je l'ai pris plein de tête, celui-là. Donc, faut que je jette un petit coup d'œil demain si on peut créer un groupe pour qu'il y en ait 64 joueurs, tu puisses jouer, voilà, tu peux jouer avec toi et avec tes potes, quoi. Ou alors s'il faut vraiment rejoindre des parties au pif et espérer tomber ensemble, quoi. Je sais pas. C'est comme je disais, par exemple, Fortnite, ça peut être des maps de, je sais plus, soit de 100 joueurs. En gros, tu peux jouer soit en solo, soit à 2, soit à 3, soit à 4, quoi. Possible, mais elle consomme plus que l'autre, la voiture. Dans le jeu de base, j'ai l'impression que je suis pas passé souvent à la station-service, ni pour réparer la voiture. J'ai l'impression que je passe mon temps à faire ça, quoi. Bon, tu vois, c'est une partie. Ouais, s'il faut, hein, vraiment, c'est pas... Je veux dire, regarde n'importe qui y jouer, ça suffit. Hein, pas... Après, moi j'aime pas parce que je suis pas fan de FPS, donc... Je joue un petit peu pour faire plaisir à mes gamins. Après, moi j'aimais bien Fortnite, le mode de base. Le mode de base c'était vraiment cool. Le mode Tower Defense, c'était... des zombies, c'était vraiment marrant, quoi. Où t'avais la phase où tu pétais un peu le décor pour récupérer des ressources, et après tu construisais des pièges, tu montais des murs et tout, des barricades. J'aimais vraiment bien le concept de base, quoi. Malheureusement, un peu abandonné, mais... Mais ça, pour le coup, même si c'est devenu assez répétitif rapidement, je trouvais que le concept était vraiment sympa. Je commence à voir passer des NFT aussi dans la musique. Enfin, GME, c'est quoi ça déjà? Hop 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 hop, putain, j'ai beaucoup de patates. Je vais les réparer hein, parce que... Ah, mais arrêtez là. Comme ça, ah oui. T'as 419. Translation pour l'email.
Pretty cool.
Et on va se mettre une... Oh, j'ai une traînée jaune, je suis content. Mais ça et tous les trucs là, ouais, je les suis pas, ça demande une veille tellement importante que...
Hello, Rania.
Oh no, this place is compromised. Come on, Camus, let's go.
The door is locked.
And hello to you too, Camus. Don't worry, we're safe from Archo now.
What the hell are you doing here?
I really do hope you'll forgive me for intruding like this. I owe you an apology. It's not right for me to just appear like this in your home. Not right at all.
Mais le mec il vient
Say your home. We both know that's not quite accurate. This is not your home. This is CLOUDPUNK's best attempt at keeping you safe. Still, my infraction stands. I was not invited. I hope you'll forgive me when I explain how I can help you.
Help me by opening the door.
I have nephews, 2 of them. Energetic young boys. A little spoiled, but I love them anyway. Well, the thing about kids is, they sometimes want something they shouldn't have. You gotta remember you're their family, not their friend. So when little Alex asks if he can sit inside the food recombinator and turn the heat up, I say no. He cries, screams. I cause those tears, and that upset is my responsibility. That's what I'm doing right now, Rania. Being more than your friend. I'm being your family, doing what's best for you. I won't open the door, because Archo will find you. And Archo will kill you a damn sight faster than that food recombinator would cook Alex.
You control the holdout pod? So Control set me up.
I'm an employee of Curzona. That alone confers me many advantages over a regular Nivalis corporate citizen. But I'm also a recruiter. A senior role that requires significant clearance and includes specific privileges. Finding and controlling a holdout pod is a mediocre task for a man of my means. I only want a moment of your time. Then I'll open the door and be on my way.
Get on with it.
You're in a lot of trouble, Rania. I'm worried about you. The debt corps from back east have tracked you down. You must have known it would happen. It's only a matter of time. You won't be paying them off with a CLOUDPUNK salary. Not without giving them your lungs, liver, and at least 4 kidneys, and I'd guess that's a few more than you can spare.
Les 4 reins, c'est compliqué quand même.
So I come work for Curzona and you pay off my debt.
I'd love to say I can do that, Rania. But no. No, I can't offer you that much for so little. You see, we're not just interested in your driving. You're good, and you have potential. But there's more. You're interesting. That's a special thing to be in Nivalis, especially when you catch the interest of my superiors.
Qu'est-ce qu'ils me veulent alors?
Well, I have no idea why anyone is interested in me.
Now you are the one being rude, Rania. You're contradicting me. Never contradict me. Don't take me for an old fool. I'm old, but I'm as dangerous as all the others you're running from. Archo the assassin android, Rubric, the chorus. I know those names, and so do you. Why? Those are important enemies. Why are they all after a simple CLOUDPUNK driver? You know why. Something you did 2 months ago. I don't have all the details, but it won't take me much longer to find out.
You done?
Almost. This is what I'll protect you for. You come work for Curzona, and you reveal.
D'accord, donc en fait, Curzona, ils veulent savoir ce qu'on a fait il y a 2 mois.
Well, I'll make sure all the demons knocking on your door get dispersed like shadows at sunrise. But your time is limited. You get back to me by the end of my shift. Understand?
I heard everything you said.
And that android Archo, she's dangerous, but she's insane. Be careful, Rania. Even dead corps, crime lords, and secret societies can be reasoned with. But a woman with a capacity for violence and a shaky grip on reality, well, that's not just the most dangerous thing in Nivalis. That's the most dangerous thing in the world.
Ok.
What now?
Oh bah ça craint cette histoire.
Till morning.
Then what?
Alors, le niveau des gens de par jour, genre là je vois qu'il y a un nouveau stand. Ah quoi, on va jouer Hayse. Nickel. On faut trouver la dox, le standard, des possibilités qui seront. Ouais. Non mais c'est clair, c'est. Enfin c'est. Dire c'est un peu n'importe quoi, tellement t'as de modifs tout le temps, enfin de nouveautés en permanence. Ok, donc Hayse en gros c'est un...
Is your regurgitation complete, or will you continue to expel your stomach contents for an additional...
Donc on sait que de l'insécurité, il venait de picoler, donc apparemment il est en train de gerber au fond d'une nouvelle.
Unless my memory file is incorrect, I believe I warned you not to eat the eel-infused vodka. Is my memory file incorrect? It must surely be incorrect, as doing so when you had already been pre-warned it was laden with bacteria is highly illogical.
C'est génial ce robot.
Why do you continue to poison your body?
Alors le robot là en gros... Le DLC il commence comme ça, donc on a le perso là, on sait pas trop ce qu'il a fait. Mais il y a le robot là qui va nous arrêter en fait. Donc le robot il fait partie de c'est CorpSec, c'est là en gros une espèce de police de la ville. Et le robot vient de terminer son examen, donc à partir de demain, il sera officialisé, et du coup, pour marquer le coup, il veut arrêter quelqu'un, quoi. Donc il veut nous arrêter, par contre, vu que c'est officialisé qu'à partir de demain, pour l'instant, il peut pas encore nous arrêter, quoi. Et donc notre perso lui dit, bah, si tu veux, t'as qu'à passer la nuit avec moi, comme ça au moins, t'as qu'à me chercher demain, quoi. Donc voilà, donc il va passer la nuit avec nous, sauf que, bah, forcément, vu que c'est un androïde, il a des réactions plutôt rigolotes, hein. Oui, mais c'est certain que les gens ils comprennent rien.
You love fermented fish drinks that much?
You could be quiet any time now, or better yet, leave.
I will accompany you throughout the night so that I might arrest you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
C'est absolument obligé qu'il y ait plein de gens qui connaissent rien et qui suivent juste ce que les gens ils disent. Hein.
Funds on pizza, alcohol, and sneakers. And you have already thrown up on the sneakers.
No more discretionary fund and no more riding in my Hava. Unless you can borrow some more money. Or maybe you have some attachment you can use to clean sneakers.
That is not an appropriate
C'est vrai qu'il a un petit côté Big Lebowski.
life form or a corpsec officer.
You're not a corpsec officer. You're...
Alcohol consumption is a curious human custom.
Ah, il lui manque le peignoir, mais...
That when you are drunk, you believe you are more charming and more attractive, and you think the evening is going well for you. Why would you consume something that warps your view of reality?
C'est génial.
Reality is for people who can't use booze.
I recommend we leave soon. This is a prestigious area, and if you were to be arrested by local security, I would be unable to arrest you tomorrow.
Let's go to the Hava. I can change my shirt, and you can ask the senior corpos for more discretionary funds.
Do you intend to spend the whole night drinking, calling old girlfriends, and antagonizing all people in your book of grudges?
I'm beginning to regret showing you the book. Would you rather I work to settle my debts and clear my name?
Negative. I plan to arrest you, and to do so, I need you to have an outstanding corpsec arrest warrant.
Right, so mind your business or you might end up in the book too.
C'est vrai que lui, son véhicule, il est cool. Hein.
Okay, here's the deal, Corpbot. I've got some difficult calls to make and some friends to visit, and I don't feel up to it.
Ouais, donc toi, tu peux jouer ici en caméra honnêtement, quoi. Enfin,
it's too much for one man to take.
C'est compliqué quand même comme ça.
I do not understand.
Don't worry. I'll be right here and I'll tell you exactly what to say. You're gonna do great.
Where?
Ouais, non, il n'y a pas de rose blanc. C'est des vodka, je sais pas quoi. Vodka aux anguilles.
On the way, you're gonna call Drox, the loan shark.
I do not believe I should be required to.
Listen up, Morpho. You're gonna make a great corpsec officer. You know that, I know that.
Well, that is very kind of you.
But think about this. How much experience do you have talking to drug dealers, loan sharks, angry ex-girlfriends? None, right?
Well,
You're gonna have to deal with them all when you join the sec. Why not practice now while you have the chance?
Il a vraiment cool ces personnages. Il faudrait essayer de retourner essayer de retourner l'IA pour lui faire des trucs qu'il veut pas, quoi.
There is some logic present in your reasoning. However,
Good lad. Now, first we call Drox. Jank, wake up and get Drox on the comm. Mask my signal so it looks like someone else is calling.
Should I French toast it with cider on the upside?
Yes, bounce our transmission off a corpsec tower. Encrypt it out the asshole.
Using a corpsec tower in such a way is a level 4.
Who the fuck is calling me?
Tell him you're the dancer from the Kinbaku Kitten Club. Can you do a girl's voice?
I cannot.
You better fucking answer me. You hear? Who is this?
I am a dancer from the Kinbaku Kitten Club.
You're supposed to be a sexy dancer girl.
I am a sexy dancer from the Kinbaku Kitten Club.
Who's talking in the background? Wait a minute. Hayse, you motherfucker. Is that you? What the fuck are you trying to pull?
Yeah, sorry about the joke. Let me do some introductions. Drox, meet my friend Morpho the Corpbot. Morpho is bad at voices and can't follow simple instructions.
Hello.
Morpho, this is Drox. Drox is a professional blade-knuckle arena fighter and wants to hurt me for a simple misunderstanding with his bets.
Kill you. Not hurt you. Kill you.
Ah, il veut me tuer, c'est pas gentil ça.
Correction, glad you cleared that up.
No problem.
Jank, hang up the call before Drox traces me, please.
Jogging the ratchet.
Thanks. I don't know what I was thinking.
I am also unaware. What was your plan exactly?
I don't know, maybe allude to some problem Drox... with a dancer. You know, I was pretty sure once you started talking with him, I'd come up with something. I'd do my best work when under pressure. I had this idea, but, you know, when you wake up and a dream starts to fade straight away.
No. And I believe your memory issue is related to alcohol and narcotics, not dreams.
Whatever, man.
Mais vraiment, je trouve que l'ambiance du jeu est vraiment cool et puis je trouve pas que les personnages sont bien écrits. Et je sens que l'histoire d'Hayse, elle va être incroyable. Déjà la relation avec le robot et de la police est géniale. Et puis vraiment dans le jeu de base, ça abordait vraiment des thèmes intéressants.
Hey Gans, long time no see.
Get the fuck out of here right now, Hayes. I'm dead fucking serious.
Just hold on, all right? I'm about to save your ass.
Huh?
Now, Officer Morpho, as I told you before, that antique hookah was all me. I found it down in the vents on my camping trip last year. I did not buy it here.
I don't understand.
You don't believe me, do you?
I never believe you.
Shit. Fucking hell, I'm sorry, Gans. I tried to take the bullet for this one. I thought it would even things up between us.
Wait, this android is sec?
Et comme il enchaîne les plans
Come
foireux.
back tomorrow and arrest him for selling an illegal antique hookah without a license. Is that right?
I could arrest him tomorrow, yes.
Oh, thank Cora. So we have some time. Hey, Gans, I bought you a day.
I knew I shouldn't have sold you that fucking thing.
But you did. And in Nivalis law, where does that blame lie? Morpho?
Illegal trades are the responsibility of all invested parties, and all will be held accountable.
Damn it. So you got me a day's grace. How are we gonna sort this out?
Morpho is actually a friend. He's not a bad guy for a court bot. Maybe I can clear this up. He just needs some limbs to grease the wheels, though. You lost all your discretionary funds, right?
I did not lose them. You...
Yeah, we blew through all his money, but then CorpSec tried to get me to rat you out.
They collared you?
Yeah, took every penny. I lost my apartment.
Damn, for real?
Sure. And I can't stand to see the same thing happen to you. I fucking love this shop, man. You work so hard.
Well, I'm ruined. Illegal trade. I'll never clear that. I should skip town.
Nah, hear me out, Gans. Morpho is my man. He'll clear this up. All we need to do is top up his discretionary funds. He's a real party animal. Me and him hit the town pretty hard.
You working this corpsec robot to get me off the hook?
Just go with it, man. I got you.
All right, officer. How much discretionary funds you lost?
Hayse spent
10K.
Damn, in Midtown?
You don't get a discount at Midtown bars when you're a corpo.
Fair play. All right, I can clear the limbs. And, Officer Morpho, I won't see you tomorrow.
No, I will not be back here tomorrow.
Fine. Here's the cash.
You
Ouais, 10 000, impeccable. Hein.
Only safe place to keep limbs is on me. That way, and I still keep old Sandy by my...
Right, Sandy, the son of shotgun. Well, we're out.
You mean we're even?
Right, sure, we're even. Take...
Nickel. Ah, ça a plu de pour sortir de la thune avec lui.
I do not understand what just happened.
Je comprends pas ce qui vient de se passer.
Considering working your way up to detective in CorpSec one day, Morpho?
Perhaps. Although I am already authorized to follow leads and investigate crimes. All officers are trained to use their deductive reasoning.
Right. Let's get back to the Hava. We have one more call to make, and it's going to be the toughest one of all.
Another criminal?
My ex.
Yo, Clavinou. Le début du temps réel. Bah, bonne chance. Espérons que ça se passe bien pour toi. Il y a Spoons et Silver qui sont en train de jouer là. Ah merde, deuxième chance. Hein.
Are you okay? You are perspiring.
Yeah, probably just the tramadol tabs I took. Jank, get us a nav point for Jenna's place.
Your distress is not pharmacological this time. You are nervous.
Nah, I'm fine. You ready for another call?
No.
Good. We're calling Jenna Jate to let her know we're coming over. Jank, get the call ready. Morpho, here's what you're gonna do.
I do not want to be involved in any more of your schemes. Last time we went there, you lost your nerve and your lunch.
No schemes this time. We'll call her first. Listen carefully, okay? You're just a regular market research droid calling the wrong number, seeing who picks up the comm.
No. Clearly, I am incapable of completing.
Oui, très bien. Et là, du coup, c'est le DLC du jeu de base, quoi. Bah si je peux, parce que là c'est pas CLOUDPUNK, là c'est CLOUDPUNK Ghost et City of Ghost. Hein. Donc c'est le DLC du jeu. Donc le DLC tu l'as pas dans ta wishlist.
I...
Jank, make the call.
Whistling the theme tune to Harpies dancing.
Who is this?
Come on, man. I'm doing some market research.
I am doing some market research.
Right, well, listen, I'm busy right now.
Very well. I wish you good...
Wait a minute, who is this?
You called me asshole.
Where is Jenna?
Motherfucker, this is Hayse, right? Listen up, you better hear me, Hayse. Jenna doesn't want to talk to you anymore. You better stop fucking calling. I'm dead serious.
Put her on. Put her on now.
No way. She's over you.
The hell she is. I'm coming up.
If you do, I'll shoot you on sight. Not an idle threat, Hayse. I have a 45 and enough limbs to cover the death warrant.
I can explain everything. If she told you what happened, she probably has it all mixed up. I didn't do anything wrong.
It doesn't matter. No, it's no one. I'm hanging up, honey.
Damn it, please, please. I just need to explain one thing. I gotta talk to her. I'm desperate.
I know you are. You
Ça marche, des bisous clés, nous.
Listen up, Hayse. If you ever really cared about Jenna, don't call again. Go back to your other girls. The dominatrix, the barmaid, the fucking stripper. She doesn't deserve to be treated like this, and you don't deserve her.
Jenna, can you hear this too? Jenna?
Beep. The jig is up, Governor. There's no keeper in the lighthouse.
Damn it. Jenna.
Are you unwell?
I'm fine. Come on, let's spend that money we just got.
I think you make very bad life choices.
You and me both, buddy.
The solutions to your problem are very clear. You must have a neural deficiency which prevents...
Il est génial, le robot. Je l'aime, le robot, le corbot, là, il est...
Seeing them.
Ah, j'espère qu'on va les jouer pour un bon moment, là.
I can list the solutions for you. You should drink less, gamble less, get better friends, get a proper job.
The greatest scam the corpse pulled was convincing us a job was the same as a dream.
That sounds very clever, but doesn't really make sense.
Ah non! Oh non, mais laissez-le-moi! Je peux continuer à les jouer. Du coup, Camus, il est marrant, mais moi, quoi. Sympa, ce petit appart, là.
Rania, you there? Still in the holdout pod?
I'm actually at the beach. Just ordered a cocktail. You want one?
Very funny. You are still in the pod, right?
Nowhere I'd rather be, Control, 'cause anywhere else and I'd be dead.
Listen up, I got good news and bad news. Bad first, okay? You can't stay there anymore. We have a corp CEO coming in that needs the pod.
Great. Unless the good news is you have a billion limbs for me, I'm screwed.
Maybe not. We had a data hack, but our sniffer AI caught it. It was a pretty basic root attack. We could have reported it, but I had another idea.
Which was?
Well, the hacker was looking for your home address.
That's more bad news. That's two separate pieces of bad news, Control.
Hear me out. We leaked a fake address. I leaked a fake address.
You think the hacker was the debt corp that sent the assassin after me?
You know anyone else trying to track you down and kill you?
Worryingly, yes.
Look, I reckon we sent that debt corp on a wild chicken chase. I've sent you a nav point. You need to get out of that holdout pod and out of that area.
On my way, Control. Hey, wait, if you fed the dead corp the wrong address, is that assassin going to go kill some random person?
I doubt it, Rania. I sent them to an apartment of an old drunk. I doubt they'd be conscious, and it would be pretty clear they're not. You, even to a mad assassin android.
They're not going to stop coming after me, Control. I'm still screwed.
Cheer up, Rania. In Nivalis, there's no such thing as a sure thing. By morning, I'm sure this will all have resolved itself. Now back to work, please. There's a package waiting at HQ. Control out.
Do you have any plans to get us out of trouble?
None, Camus. You?
No, but I have thought of a good joke for this situation. Would you like to hear my joke?
Why not? I could do with a laugh, right? Ah, damn it.
What is wrong? Are you okay?
Just these damn headaches again. I think I need to take better care of myself. Too much caffeine, not enough solid food, and
Oh no. Should I call for help?
No, it'll pass. Just
Ah, on peut faire des trucs incroyables avec l'engine.
Wait a minute.
Why don't you just go home?
Chemist, we can't. We need to finish this delivery. We can't just go home.
I didn't say to go home. I said to park the hover till you recover.
Right. I just got confused.
Should I call control for help?
Maybe. No, wait. Habis. That asshole said the drug effects would wear off.
Oh, yes. We should get medical help. We should...
Jen, get me Habis on the comm. He was a customer. You have his contacts, right?
Yes, but contacting a customer is not...
Now.
Calling. Call.
Hey, I'm busy. Make it quick, comrade.
Not your comrade. I'm having side effects from your drug.
You're the driver who made a delivery while high on Violet Pilot. How you doing, CLOUDPUNK?
I don't care about your drug business. I only care about the damn side effects I'm getting. Why am I getting sore heads? Nausea? Why am I getting confused about things?
Those all sound like regular symptoms of living in Nivalis.
What the hell? Listen to me, Habis.
You stop calling me, you hear? I've got clients right at this minute waiting for me. There's a young lady who's about to buy 3 whole crates of...
Ah si, il est gagné.
Just help me, you miserable old man. I'm desperate here.
Yes, as a final prize. Yes, of course. That will be 10K. For the whole case. Yeah, sure, little girl. Deliveries. Yeah, I got one recently. She's trying to talk to me on the comm right now, actually. No, it's okay. I'll hang up.
Don't you dare hang up on me. I said I'm desperate. Just tell me what to do.
Every junkie I talk to is desperate. I have a gun, you know. You better keep away. What do you got over there? Why are you walking to... Hey! What is that? A knife? Get away, girl!
Habis? Habis, what's happening?
Her name is Rania. I don't know where she lives.
Bien, l'androïde est en train de remonter nos clients, quoi.
Habis? Habis!
The call has disconnected. Based on the audio content of the call, I predict you are at an increased risk of violence and death.
It sounds like someone was looking for you. They are getting closer.
Archo.
What do we do?
They're gonna find us soon, Camus. We need to get to Pashta. Home isn't safe anymore.
I think we need a plan. I feel bad that I always ask you if you have a plan. I will try to make a plan.
Ouais, c'est une IA.
I just need to get to Pashta. When we're all together, we'll think of something.
We are almost home. It will be better soon.
C'est qui Evelyn? Parlez Evelyn. C'est gagné par forfait. Hein. Il y a 10-0 dans leur match. Mon dieu. On va le faire pour vous qu'il n'y ait pas tout le monde en face parce que... S'ils sont mis 10-0 dans des conditions normales, ça va être compliqué quoi.
Rania, are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm struggling, but I'll be okay.
Please, Rania, a moment. It's about...
What? Is she okay?
Yes, she is in my apartment.
Why? I want to see her.
Of course. But first I have to tell you, I've been hunted in the Outer Rim by assassins, bounty hunters. When you live that life, you learn to feel danger in your bones. Strangers in the neighborhood, glances that linger too long.
I know, Evelyn, and thank you. You're right, I'm in trouble. We're in trouble.
Let me protect her, Rania. She knows me, trusts me.
Are you sure about this, Evelyn?
Without you, Rania, I wouldn't be here at all.
Ouais, c'est cool, il y a la voisine qui cachait la gamine.
I do trust you, Evelyn. I just...
Whatever the problem is, you can handle it, Rania. With Camus's help, of course. When you get that feeling deep in your soul that you are in danger...
I will, Evelyn.
Should we really go into the apartment?
Yes, I need to pick up some medicine. I have an herb from back home.
Mom, really? But the apartment... I don't know. Maybe...
Why?
My instincts. Like...
I don't know. My instincts are telling me I should go in.
That seems bad.
Alors donc là il y a deux possibilités, soit on rentre dans l'appartement, soit on rentre dans le véhicule. Ok, on dirait une Minecraft sans vraiment être... Bah c'est du voxel en fait. Et je vais rentrer dans l'appartement, moi je devrais pas.
You look so much worse here. You are very pale.
I don't feel so good, Camus.
As soon as you came in the door, you looked worse. This is not good.
I just gotta...
You should take the medicine.
Et le remède il est où? Les médicaments, mais...
Yes.
Ah alors. Ah.
Did it help? Do you feel better?
A little.
We should go.
Il les a pris le médicament?
My head is starting to clear.
The medicine is working?
Yeah, but it's not treating the cause, just the symptoms.
You need to get help. We need a doctor. We could ask Evelyn.
No, Camus, I'm fine. We need to move. I'm going to talk with Control. I have an idea.
A plan?
Maybe the beginnings of one. Let's go.
Should we check in on Pashta first?
No, Camus. The best thing we can do for her tonight is stay away till I fix this thing. We can't come back here.
Hey, Rania, you surviving?
Just about.
Ok, ça marche, bisous.
Remember I
Je
said
vais pas tarder
I
à
had an
couper là.
idea to solve our Curzona dilemma?
No?
Sure I did. I said I could rat out an old friend and get you off the hook. Well, I think it worked.
Seriously?
Yep, 2 birds. I'm taking out an old enemy at the same time. It's kind of complicated setup, but you just gotta trust me. Not bad, right?
Yeah, not bad.
Come on, 14FC. Give me a bit more enthusiasm here.
Right, I'm just a little tired. But thank you. Seriously, thank you so much.
You got it. Now you gonna help me be ready? To make the most fucking deliveries any CLOUDPUNK driver's ever made in one night?
Yeah, you got it, Control.
On to the next job. Someone asked for you special.
That's never good.
An old friend, so they said. Sam?
Sam the trucker?
Think so. From your old home, the Eastern Peninsula.
Sam's a long-distance trucker. She was the one who brought me here to Nivalis. Let me stow away in her cab.
Glad to hear you got a friend out there. Get to work.
Et response. Non, je vais pas tarder à couper là.
I remember Sam. I like Sam.
Il y a Clavinou qui est en train de faire du RL, là, en train de faire.
I can't remember the journey to Nivalis at
En train
all.
de faire le tour RL.
We were on a data drive.
I remember. Or I don't remember.
I know what you mean, Camus.
Ouais, je vais pas tarder, je pense que je fais encore une mission et puis je vais m'arrêter là. Du coup, là, il flippait un peu parce qu'il vient de passer, il est gagné la première phase du tournoi. Et là, apparemment, ils affrontaient des mecs qui viennent de gagner 11-0 leur match.
Let's go pick up this package for Sam. I wonder what it is.
Incoming call from a contact called Sam.
Oh, nice. Put her through.
Honk honk. This is the hard truckin' Sam on the old Slipslide Express. I better be talking to Rania?
Rania. I told you before, it's Rania.
And I told you I ain't changing how I speak for no one. You're Rania or you're dirt. And you ain't dirt, girl.
I missed you too, Sam. How you been?
Same old, same old. Currently skeeting over an ice floe bigger than Nivalis. Been in a free-flowing drift slide for gone 2 hours now.
A what?
Hey, is that Camus?
Yes, it is me, Camus the dog.
So, you got Camus a new frame just like you said you would. All right. Well, let me explain, Camus. I drive an ice truck between the eastern outposts and Nivalis. It's mostly glacier and ice flows. Sometimes lakes if you go through a boreal flare and the ice melts.
Wow. Is your truck also a boat?
You know what, Camus? It kinda is. I drive a Junction 3000 ice truck glider. It's mostly on skis, but it can traverse water or even dry land, although it's pretty slow when it does.
Is it big?
Oh, sure is. Near 4,000 tons. Right now, I'm cruising over an endless ocean of blinding white. Got the snow blindness right now, but I'll swap out my optics in an hour or so. I kinda like it, to be honest. They say, in the brightest light, you see the face of God. Well, cruising across the Icelands, the rumble of this strontium engine humming through my bones, I feel pretty close to something holy.
Wow. I would love to see that. Is it as wonderful as it sounds?
It's cold as hell in that cab. All you see is white and it smells like sulfur the whole time. But it is pretty amazing. Hey Sam, what's the package?
I'll tell you when you get it, Rania. I'm coming up on a frozen scarp. Gonna have to keep my eyes on the prize. I'll call you back.
What you looking for? Whatever it is, I got it.
Thanks.
Hey, come back anytime.
Hey, Rania, you get the flare?
Yeah? Why do you need a flare, Sam?
Remember what I said about the face of God? Well, I'm seeing it a bit clearer right now.
You in trouble?
I lost my navcom to a lightning strike. Took out my satellite dish, now I can't connect to the positional system array. Need a flare to light the way.
Shit. I'm on my way, Sam.
Now, don't stress out, Rania. This ain't no big deal. Happened before, and I found my way back fine without the flare. Got trapped under a frozen lake for a week, though. Don't much fancy doing that again.
Right. Sam, the spire?
Don't worry your head. You got clearance to go up there. A big-time CEO wants this delivery to come through. Gave us clearance to put up an emergency flare, make sure he gets his goodies.
What are you hauling?
Nuts.
Alors on monte à la plage. Donc la plage, c'est le quartier le plus riche de la ville. On a rarement pu y aller du coup dans le jeu.
Wow, a whole hauler full of nuts. Pecan or walnut or...
Nuts. Balls.
You mean...
Testicles, Rania.
Ah, gross.
Nothing gross about nuts. Folk need them, you know. I had some for a while.
Why does Nivalis need so many nuts?
Radiation damages them. Low levels of uranium in the city, especially at ground level. Means doctors recommend folks change their nuts once every 3 years. It's big business.
I find this very interesting. What are the nuts like? Are they soft?
They're polymers, chemists. They're soft and they feel like the real thing. Look like the real thing too, if that's important to you. But most important, they work like the real thing. Been a real shortage these past few months. Nivalis needs nuts.
Is that printed on the side of your truck?
It should be. I'll chat with you when you get the spire, Rania.
Feels weird to be up here again, Camus.
Is this where you met CORA?
No, this is where I met JK.
What was she like? I heard she is one of the most powerful CEOs in Nivalis.
She was... complicated.
What do we do now?
Let off the flare, I guess?
Do you know how to do that?
No.
Point it up the way. Not down. Up at the sky. Not down at the ground.
Thanks, Camus. I was going to fire it up my butt if you hadn't given me that advice.
Oh no, that would be... I detect sarcasm.
I'll try to call Sam. Hey Sam, it's Rania. We got the flare and we're at the spire. Do we just...
Yo, Rania, you keep the flare to yourself, you hear? I won't need it after all.
Are you sure, Sam? We're at the spire anyway. Everything okay?
I'm down a ravine. A few miles down, I reckon.
Oh no. Sam, is there anything I can do? I can call your company or...
Let me set the scene for you, Rania. I'm looking up at this sheer ice wall. It's crystal. So clear, it's like a magnifying glass. It's reflecting the borealis. Lighting up the cab of my truck, a million different colors. I can see sky. Actual blue sky. Can you imagine? No clouds. I got my pipe, smoking some smooth ARPA wood resin, and I have a full bottle of glazed bourbon. I got jerky. I got the heater on high because I won't be using my fuel for trucking no more, and I got some time to ponder on the mysteries of life.
Is someone coming to save you?
I expect so. I put out a distress call, but they still need these balls. Most likely, I'm only here for a week or two before they pick me and my little round pals up and hitch us home.
Sounds peaceful, Sam. Let me know if I can do anything else.
You still got your flute? I don't know if you play no more.
Actually, I do. I can call you later and play for you. A private concert.
That sounds right nice. You keep the flare, Rania. You got a shadow hanging over you right now. I can hear it in your voice. If the night gets too dark, you light up that flare, you hear? When times get tough, you have to send out a signal that tells the world your light won't go out.
I hear you, Sam. Take care.
You too, Rania.
Are we going back to work now? Back below?
You know, I kinda just want to stay up here.
You hate the spire. And the people in the spire?
Do I? Or am I just jealous? Look at it up here, Camus. It's bright, not just from the lights, the sky. It's beautiful.
It's so beautiful that it should be shared. Share the sky.
It's not just the sky I envy. There's no robot assassins here, no Curzona, no neural augment logic viruses. People can just live, and they don't need drugs or memory wipes to endure the horror of everyday life.
But they still use them.
I guess so. Come on, let's go. We're getting suspicious looks.
I wonder if you had just agreed to go on the date with Ms. Jate. She might have taken us here?
Ava's not Spire. She's Upper Midtown.
There is a difference.
About 60 million differences, Camus. And I'm not going to date someone just to get to the Spire.
Who will you date?
Someone I'm attracted to. Or even better, no one at all.
What about Coffee Guy? Remember Coffee Guy?
I remember.
Well?
If you like him so much, you can date him. I really don't think I'm built for dating. Or romance, or any of that stuff. Can you just be okay with that?
Yes. I am sorry. I was being a pushy dog.
You were being family, and family is always pushy. Let's just... beep, beep, beep.
Control.
No, JK. You said we wouldn't talk again.
Me too. Then you appeared in my world.
Cool.
What do you want?
Come meet me in person. It's not safe on the comm.
Not safe for you?
For either of us.
I didn't think she wanted to see us again. Will it be about CORA?
It's not a social call, Camus.
Maybe she wants a date.
Camus.
I was just, how do you say? Pushing your buttons.
Maybe she wants your frame back. Or she wants to turn you into a cat.
I do not enjoy when you push my buttons back.
Ok. Bon, du coup, moi je vais m'arrêter là par contre. Bah, impeccable. Hein. C'est cool, ça commence à un peu plus bouger. Ça m'a plus plu qu'hier. Hier, c'était vraiment. J'ai trouvé le début assez mou. C'était sympa et encore plus. En fait, j'espère qu'on va encore jouer l'autre duo parce qu'il est beaucoup plus marrant, clairement. Et, mais bon. Du coup, bah, prochain stream sur le jeu, bah, sûrement que la semaine prochaine, vu qu'à la base j'avais prévu de jouer ou peut-être samedi soir, à voir. C'est pas encore ce que je vais faire, mais peut-être samedi soir, parce que c'est vrai qu'à la base je voulais jouer vendredi. Vraiment, je vais tester Bomberman, donc ouais, peut-être samedi, ou sinon bah, la semaine prochaine. Mais quoi, la semaine prochaine, le lundi, je pense. Ouais, j'avais pas mis le lundi, mais. Mercredi la semaine prochaine, ouais. Bon, on verra. Allez, du coup, des bisous, bonne nuit. Et à demain. Ciao!